We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you an executive? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In the news today, on Saturday night, September 6, about 11 o'clock, a man in his late 20s, he parked and securely locked up his black 2012 Toyota Mark X with license plate number 8490KQ at his home at Prospect District in the Green Island Police area of Hanover and retired to bed. Yesterday morning, Sunday, September 7, he made checks and the car was missing. Hoodlums thief it. In this next report, the police in St. James, they've arrested and charged a 24-year-old son for unlawfully wounding his 53-year-old father. The son's name is Jemar Sinclair and he's living at Beirut in the Rose Heights area of St. James. The allegation is that on Thursday evening, September 4, the father and other members of his family were at home. The father, he was drinking liquor and playing music. It is said that the father, he became intoxicated and was behaving some type of way. The son got upset about how his father was behaving and confronted him about it. An argument developed and it is alleged that the son, he picked up a flask with rum and threw it, hitting his father in his face, causing a wound which bled. The father, he subsequently made a report to the police and the son, he was picked up by the police. He was arrested and charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. Over in Westmoreland, the Bluefields police, they've arrested and charged a 21-year-old hairdresser. Her name is Rosheeda Johnson and she's living at Farm District in the parish of Westmoreland. The allegation is that Friday night, September 5, about 7 o'clock, Rosheeda and a 33-year-old female, they were involved in an argument. The argument became physical and it's alleged that Rosheeda, she beat the female all over her body. The female, she fell to the ground and Rosheeda, she made good her escape. The female, she was rushed to hospital where it was discovered that her left leg was broken. A report was made to the police and Rosheeda, she was picked up and charged for assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. So she'll be facing the judge shortly. In this next report, on Thursday night, September 4, about 8:30, a bartender, she securely locked up the bar where she's working in the vicinity of Fanso Garage at Garden Tenant in the Sentans Bay area of Senton and went away. Early the next morning, Friday, September 5, it was discovered that the bar, it was broken into. Hoodlums, they cut off the padlocks to the grill at the entrance of the building. Pry opened the glass door and entered. Once inside, the hoodlums, them thief 2 American roulette gaming boxes valued at $500,000 Jamaican dollars each and made good their escape. In this next report, detectives in Hanover, they've arrested and charged 3 guys for storeroom breaking and larceny and receiving stolen property. They are 1, Kevorne James. 2, his twin brother Keddon James. They are both 28 years old and they are living at Morningside Drive in Montego Bay. And 3, Derrick Robinson, also known as Biggs. Biggs is 35 years old and he's living at Norwood in St. James. Reports are that on 3 separate occasions between Monday night, June 30, and Sunday night, August 3, Hoodlums, they broke into Guns warehouse at Cousins Cove in the Green Island police area of Hanover, and them thief a large quantity of ATV bikes and missile motorcycles valued at over 20 million Jamaican dollars. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigations in the latter part of last month. The police, they received intelligence and they carried out an operation at Norwood in St. James, where the 3 guys were held with a number of the bikes that were stolen. As a result, they were charged, so they'll be facing the courts shortly. In this report, the Betheltown police, they are investigating a suspected case of death by misadventure. Reports are that on Friday afternoon, September 5, about 2:30, the rain was falling in the Venture Road area of Betheltown in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a guy, his name is Odin Porter. Next month, on October 19, Odin, he would be celebrating his 39th birthday. Like I said before, rain was falling in the area, and Odin, he was putting up some light wires on the JPS wires. It is suspected that Odin, he was electrocuted. He was rushed to the Savannah Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD. Sad indeed. In this report, the police in Lucea, they are carrying out investigations to determine what led to the death of a man named Michael Campbell, but he was popularly known as Louvas. Next month, on October 11, Louvas, he will be celebrating his 35th birthday. We are told that Louvas, he used to work on a truck in Lucea, and he lived at First Hill in Lucea in the parish of Hanover. Reports are that Saturday night, September 6, about 11:30, Louvas, he was seen lying along the roadway at Miller's Drive in Lucea in what appeared to be an intoxicated state. In other words, Louvas, he was drunk. We are told that persons, they told Louvas to go home. Reports are that Louvas, he got up and left. Yesterday afternoon, Sunday, September 7, family members, they became concerned that they did not see Louvas all morning. About minutes to 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, a relative of Louvas was on his way to Prosper District to do some business. On reaching a bridge at Harton Gardens in Lucea, we are told that the relative, he saw a pair of shoes on the roadway. He recognized the pair of shoes to be those of Louvas. The relative, he stopped and made checks, and the lifeless body of Louvas was seen lying on his back in a drain that is channeled along the roadway. Louvas, he was DEAD. An alarm was raised and the police, they were informed. We are told that when the police arrived on the scene, they inspected Louvas, and Louvas, he was seen with lacerations to his face. The scene was processed by the police and investigations are continuing. A postmortem will be done to ascertain what was the cause of Louvas' death. As soon as more information becomes available, I'll be updating this report. In this report, late last month, I carried a report. Now, if you look on your screen, the hoodlum to your left is Denardo James, but he is also known as Denton or Foolie. He is 24 years old and he's living at Caymanas Estate in the Central Village area of St. Catherine. We are told that Denton, he also used to live at West End in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, Denton, he was listed on the St. Catherine South Police Most Wanted list, and he handed in himself to the police last month in the company of a liar. The police, they have since charged Denton for killing the man on the right. His name is Devon Brown. Devon was a 58-year-old mason living at Cajun Corner in the compound area of Central Village. On Monday night, March 10, about 11 o'clock, Devon, he was at his home with relatives when it is alleged that Denardo and another hoodlum who goes by the name Elmo, both of them are said to be members of the Elbow Gang. They went to the house and opened gunfire at Devon in front of his family members, killing him on the spot. The police, they have now charged Denardo for another murder. This one took place on Thursday evening, April 24, about 6:15. It took place at Browns Lane in the Central Village area of St. Catherine. The allegation is that a guy named Ludlow Johnson Jr., but he was popularly known as Sheldon or Grimmo. He was 41 years old and he lived at Browns Lane. It is said that Grimmo, he was walking along the roadway when he was pounced on by Denardo and other members of the Elbow Gang. They were all armed with guns. It is said that the gang members, they had a brief conversation with Grimmo, then opened gunfire hitting him all over his body. And when me say all over his body, we are told that when the police processed that crime scene, they recovered 30 spent shells to include AK-47 and 9mm spent shells from the scene. Grimmo, he died on the spot. Then he was fingered as one of the shooters in that attack, and we are told that several more murder charges are pending against Denardo. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, this one took place Saturday morning, September 6, about 10:15. It took place along Grove Road in the Passage Fort area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that a 39-year-old guy named Aaron Luther Banner, he was living at 2 East Greater Portmore. He was walking along the roadway when he was pounced on by a lone hoodlum who was armed with a knife. The hoodlum, he proceeded to attack Aaron with the knife, inflicting several stab and chop wounds all over his neck and his upper body. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. Residents, they rushed with Aaron to the Spanish Town Hospital where he died whilst undergoing treatment. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lights in up.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we announce.
Up, no gimmick, no wig. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up the ring.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we are on. Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, that we are on.
It's like me being she a command out them and get it on me. You damn catch a fire me feel rated. Inna the race that flop and no fades. Why me bleak with the cabin on me cross silence. From the hills to the town we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up things.